Hello, hello, and welcome to Autumn Willow's Doll Nursery. My name is Miranda, and today we have a hood with us. And he is in his little camping gear that his daddy put him in, and I am in my camping gear, but I don't think you can tell. My camping shirt that has a bear on it. But today we are here to talk about the 10 blessings of being a doll collector. So let's dig right in. Number 1, there are a variety of different dolls at different price points. So you can collect dolls whether you have a lot of money to put into your collection or not. Even with, I'm not just talking about baby dolls, I'm talking about different fashion dolls that you can pick up at Walmart or from Target or Amazon, all the way up to $20,000 silicone dolls. There is a variety, okay? A variety of types, a variety of price points. And this makes me think of, if you are somebody that just collects vintage cars, right? It's all going to be expensive. There's not really a very cheap price point for people that's maybe on a fixed income or something. Not everybody can enjoy that hobby. There are all kinds of hobbies that not everybody can enjoy. Sailing, not everybody can enjoy that. Not everybody can afford that. But dolls, there is something for everybody. All right. Number 2, you can take dolls with you just about everywhere you go. Again, if we're talking about maybe you're a gun collector, you're not going to be able to take those everywhere you go. If you're collecting a certain type of car, you can't just take a car with you every single place you go and in every place you go, right? But dolls, you can fit a doll in your purse and take it anywhere, or in a duffel bag, or whatever it may be. You can go just about anywhere with your doll. If you're going on a trip, you can fly with your doll. They can go with us. The next one is tying into that a little bit. No matter what you're doing, you can still be enjoying your doll. So even if that's working, you can have a doll next to you as you're working. You can have a doll strapped to your front in a carrier as you're cleaning your house. So I don't have to necessarily stop enjoying a doll to do something else. There are so many different ways I can have a doll with me. Even if that's going out. I have taken my little art dolls. I've used them as kind of part of my outfit, and stuffed them in a pocket and had them peeking out of a pocket, even out of my purse, and they become an accessory to my outfit. So it's kind of endless with being able to enjoy your dolls as you're doing other things. And I think that's fun because I'm very much the type of person who's yes, dolls all the time, everywhere. Number 4, dolls are comforting and can help reduce depression and anxiety. And it goes far beyond that. Dolls can help with healing that inner child, healing from childhood trauma, like we talked in another video, helping to awaken the maternal side of you that may have been shut down. So they have therapeutic benefits if you're needing that. Not everybody does, but if you are someone who needs that, then hey, your hobby can be healing and beneficial to you. So that's a lot of fun. What are we on? Number 5. Holding a doll can release happy chemicals in the brain. So it's not just in my head, I like this doll, or in my head, dolls make me happy. It actually does stuff within your body. It actually can cause chemicals to be released in the body. Dopamine, happy things. It can even help with if you have trouble sleeping. I got a cuddle baby that I could sleep with to help me sleep. it helped me to relax, and my body was doing really well at producing melatonin. I need to get him back out. I kind of put him away for a while, and my sleep is struggling again, so maybe it's time to get him back out just for that reason. Okay. There are many, many places you can purchase a doll from. Okay, so this is another cool thing. You're not limited. Like, you can find dolls at yard sales, thrift stores, antique stores, junk stores, a variety of different websites. There's conventions. You know, you're not limited to one store, and that's it. Where, like, I know in some towns it's probably easier for people to get a hold of crystals, but it's really not where I'm from. Like, you have to travel great distances to be able to go somewhere to find stones, for the most part. And with dolls, it can be as simple as going down to your nearest Walmart, you know. And there are a lot of things that, you know, if somebody that collects trains, you know, they may be very limited on where they can go to buy things pertaining to train sets and stuff. So I think we're pretty blessed in that department. Okay, where are we at? So this is something interesting, and I may have people get really offended and upset at this one. But from my perspective, from my life experience, dolls, and I must say my dog Kinsley, has helped me to understand why people want children and what it's like to love a child. And you may say, that's no comparison. But for someone who has never had children and who never understood why someone would want a child, okay, these dolls have helped me understand the kind of joy that a parent experiences. And now I'm like, oh, I can see that. I can understand that. And I think Kinsley was the start of that for me, our little dog. We got her when she was 8 weeks old, and she was teeny. I mean, she could fit in the palm of my hand. She was so small. And I really, I was in full mommy mode with her. I kid you not, guys. Before we got her, in preparation of getting her, because of course, you know, we picked her out when she was only like a week or two old, and then we had to wait for her to wean. But I picked up a doggy stroller, a doggy diaper bag. Like, I went through the whole thing, guys. I went through the whole thing. And it was, let's just say my body thought I was having a baby and started doing things that bodies do when you're preparing for a baby. It was that intense for me. And so through dolls and through Kinsley, I can understand something otherwise that I would have otherwise not been able to understand. And I think that's pretty, and that may be like TMI, and you're like, why are you sharing something so intimate? Like, listen, I really don't care. I'm an open book. It doesn't bother me to talk about things like that. It's just, it is what it is. It's something that I found interesting. It's something that I see value in the dolls because it's helping me to understand other people's life experiences that I otherwise would not have been able to understand. So, next. So this is a fun one. You can express yourself through how you dress your dolls or how you style a doll. And this, I'm specifically talking about, you know, the fashion dolls for this. So whether it's your Monster High dolls, Blythe dolls, I don't know if you guys have heard of Smart dolls. They're these like taller, really accurate looking human being style dolls. You can express yourself through, maybe there's a certain color hair you've always wanted, or body type that you've always wanted. You could design a doll to look how you've always wanted to look, and you can dress that doll in clothes that you would not dress yourself in, but you would love to dress yourself in. So you can fully express yourself through dolls, which I think is a blast. See, guys, I'm missing kind of being in the fashion doll scene. It's coming back. It's coming back. And I was watching a YouTube channel where a lady collects, like, these are very expensive dolls. They can go upwards of like $10,000, $15,000. Not my scene. I couldn't afford that, but I love watching all of the options for these dolls. They have where you can change out their wigs, and of course their clothes, and there's all different body styles. Like, that just sounds like so much fun. And so being able to express yourself can be really cool. Let's see, number 9. This is something I did not expect when I first got into the hobby. But there are just a wide variety of different age groups into dolls. So there are people, you know, up in their 70s, 80s, 90s that collect dolls. And maybe somebody my age isn't necessarily making friends that age. But in the doll hobby, you're making friends with people of all different ages. Maybe, you know, you're meeting people you would never have met. People of different backgrounds, life experiences. You know, maybe people you would have never met otherwise, but you're all into dolls. And so there's just this wide variety of people to be friends with. I think that's neat. I think that's really, really neat. So I'm considering that a blessing. Okay, where are we at now? Number 10. There are so many ways to enjoy your dolls. And I'm talking about, it's not just about the fashion, right? It's not just about the style of doll that you're collecting. But, like me, you've got whole rooms designed. So, dolls opens an avenue for interior design. Baby furniture. You're designing rooms around, you're getting to experience baby furniture that you otherwise wouldn't have experienced. And for a lot of collectors, maybe they had children when they were young and they couldn't afford to have all the prettiest baby things because, you know, they're just starting out in life and, you know, finances are usually tight. So you couldn't buy the super cool frilly or whatever your style was of baby furniture and baby clothes. But through collecting, if you want to, you can experience things that you maybe didn't get to experience before. You know, if I wasn't collecting dolls, I wouldn't get to enjoy the baby fashion, the baby furniture, the home decor, even we can exercise with our dolls, right? Our dolls can make us want to plop them in a stroller and go for a long walk, where maybe you didn't have that motivation before, but your dolls are prompting you. You're like, oh, I really found this stroller I like, and now I'm just eager to get out there and walk this baby around somewhere. So it's just like all the different avenues that can get opened up to you through collecting dolls, and it can help you get on track with your health. I'm gonna walk every single day with my really cool new stroller, and I'm gonna take all different babies out. You know, every day is gonna be a different baby, or, you know, maybe this week it's going to be a hood. Whatever it may be. I know I was struggling with my walking, and I got one of those baby carriers where you strap them on the front of you. And that jazzed me up for walking again. So the opportunities, right, to enjoy different things with your dolls. Even camping. I was so excited to take a doll camping with me, and I've got to do that twice now. And it's so much fun because then you're thinking of, okay, what kind of cool photos can I get while I'm camping with the baby, and having the baby around the campfire, reading to the baby around the campfire. I even, you know, the bike ride we did with Rayliana, getting the little cart that was meant for Kinsley but didn't work out for Kinsley, and we plopped Rayliana in it and took her bike riding. So there's so many different ways to enjoy this hobby and to enjoy your dolls. I feel like we're very, very blessed to have such a variety of things that we can do with our collection. And let's see. We had a bonus on the last video of the 10 difficulties of being a doll collector. So we got to have a bonus for the 10 blessings of being a doll collector. And our bonus is, now this may not work for everybody, okay? May not work for everybody. But if you're somebody who's dealing with loneliness, if you are the type of person that gives your dolls little personalities and they feel very realistic to you, then it can help with loneliness. So it's kind of, you've got to fit into that kind of niche to be able to experience this blessing. And that's why I added it as a bonus. But I can tell you, when my husband was away for a work trip, oh gosh, this was back in the spring. He was gone for, it might have been a little over a week. My dolls really helped with loneliness. They gave me somebody, like I even talk to my dolls. You guys know that. I'm not a bit shy about it. I talk to my dolls. Talk to my dog Kinsley. And she understands me unbelievably well. The dolls maybe not so much, but they still do help me with loneliness. I feel like I have all these little people with me, and we talk, don't we, little buddy? Look at this happy little boy. This happy little boy. He is so cute. That little face. Little happy face. This is, I think, the first I have seen this sculpt as a boy. I've not seen this sculpt made into a boy before. But I think he works really well as a little boy. So, yeah. But anyway. Hope you enjoyed the 10 blessings of being a doll collector. And we're going to say bye for now, huh? See you next time.